Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. And the time has come, guys, to what I assume is the final battle in the game. We are waiting for another day of steady trebuchet bombardment onto Talmberg, and then I think we should be ready to rock and roll. Let's see what happens here. Sir Robarb is expecting me. And I think he was right behind... Oh, there he is. Hello.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'd prefer the former.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Cool. Conquering the gate, attack on the western wall. Living quarters. I think we're good. Let's just go ahead and get to it.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry.
Didn't even get a choice.
You changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whoresons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This van must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up.
Truth.
Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Take care.
Oh, there's the album cover. Where's our armor that looks like that? Whoa!
Charge!
That was cool. I guess the trebuchet targeted the gearworks for the drawbridge. That was awesome. That would have been awkward had they activated the portcullis, though. It would have been like, hey! Aww. Attack and storm the walls. Okie dokie. And our burger perk is activated. Now, are these Skalitz folk? I guess. Whoa.
Shields, for fuck's sake! Cover yourselves! Wait till I raise the ladder.
Good archers. You know what? I don't think I'm going first. Hold on. Let's see if we can get anyone here.
To the walls! Go! Go!
Or not.
Go!
I know one thing we need to do is that... he's got an arrow in the neck, sir. We need to take out those archers over there. So we'll see what happens. Please, no one get knocked off the ladder and fall on me. That would suck. Whoop! What did I say? Okay, they were buying their time. Hello! Oh, you got some good armor there, sir. Alright. Whew! Gotcha. Alright. They are dealt with. And I don't need to drop the body. Good lord. Let's see what's going on over here. Did they get into the... Yes, they did. Oh, lordy. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later. We had to clear the battlements, they said, so that is what we will do. Here's hoping. Hello, friends. Here, I'm gonna sneak behind you. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to stab you in the head. I'm sorry, sir. Okay, it's another one down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Someone found me. Okay, that's good. I think we need to start using some big strikes here. There we are. Start knocking that armor down. Oh, someone going for graps? Look at that guy. He's like, I don't need no weapons. Oh, uno mas. Oh, sorry, guy. Well, so far so good. Oh, there's Captain Bernard.
We've got them! And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Alrighty. This guy. Sorry, I'm still tickled by him. Like, I'm just gonna kick you. Oh. Learned a thing in agility. He's off for that. Oh. Our pugilist friend better not die. I'll be so upset if that's the case. Whoa. Oh no! Our pugilist friend. Alright. Oh, there's 4 of them. Oh, I don't think Sir Robarb can die, though. So, we're just gonna... Yeah. Pick up the scraps. At least I hope he can't die. And I don't know if that'll affect the story or anything. We'll let him tank. We'll take away the ads. And he's got the armor, so we need to... There we go. You're not a nice person. Shh. Stabby stab. Stab like your life depended on it. Like we got those, well, we got those timed blocks though. Oop. It didn't give me the option that time. Just need to get a good combo going. Hey, I'm not done with you. Gotcha. Bernard, have you been doing some work? Doesn't look like it. Here, I'm gonna take my hits in while I can. Makes me really wish I had the mace. Ooh. Just gotta get through that armor. Come on, we can do it. There we are. Teamwork. Right around the corner. No, focus on Bernard. No, not on me. Ow. Well, that was uncalled for. Okay, looks like it's me and this guy. What you doing, guy? Hmm? How about thee? Oh! Okay, Bernard is still working on that dude. These might be the captains, I guess. I don't know. They seem a little bit tougher than the average bear. Here, slice. You know, I bet that'd probably be a lot more effective if we didn't have the shield. Because the shield is inhibiting our kind of swinging capacity. Because we're not doing two-handed. Oh, we're getting there. Let's not get greedy. Oh! Ow. Come on, a stiff wind should kill him. Now. Come on, guy. Can you just die? Gotcha. Thank you. Ooh, that was a very fortunate dodge on your part. I'm glad you're bulletproof there, Bernard. Now what? Did we do it? Or are we moving on to the next phase? Looks like we won. Huzzah! Where's... Oh. I bet they're holed up in there.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Lord Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
Now go away, I will taunt you a second time.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
And DLC.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks his truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Really random time to start bringing up honor, I feel.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
Awkward.
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
Uh-oh.
for letting them into the castle.
Okay.
You're not to blame.
Ooh. Dodged a bullet there.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
It's where Radzig should have done like a commando roll right into the group.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements. We have to see which way they go.
Hans had the right idea.
Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz.
Ugh. Choppy frames.
Mount up, Henry. You've heard what he'll do if we follow them. We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Good call. Do we have to ride all the way to Skalitz, though? Because that would, that's going to be a bit of a long ride. Well, oh. Ride with Sir Hans to meet your father, and we're on Pebbles. Fair enough.
The way you found Toth, sneaking into Brannick all on your own. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there, Pebbles. We've come this far.
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
Guess there'll only be one way to find out.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
Sir Radzig will be there.
I forgot what the button is to actually keep pace. I don't even know if there was a button that did that.
What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
There we go. We'll just stick on the 6. Yeah, we'll ride up ahead.
Quite a turnaround,
Oh.
isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
Nice to know that Hans hasn't lost his charm. Oh? Oh, that'll save time.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
There! I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Goodbye, young Hugh Laurie.
Are you alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Plot.
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
Ooh.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Markwart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside.
Uh-huh.
Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
Yeah. Well, this is Pebbles. This is my horse. Of course I'm in the front.
It's like I always imagined it would be. Teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
And there it is, guys. That is the main game of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like that music in the background. Ooh, sounds like Rammstein. Okay, I have a lot of thoughts here. Before I get going with my thoughts, I'm told that there is a significantly long prologue to this game. It's a lot of dialogue setting up future events. I'm not going to show that, except apparently there's a dream sequence to start it off that has a really cool kind of closure moment. And I'm going to go ahead and show that before ending the episode. We're not going to get into the rest of it, because closure is a very important part of games to me. And this is my... let's go ahead and talk about the good things first. The game, if you have the graphic card to run it, is beautiful. The world is very rich, very thought out. I liked the voice acting in it. The voice acting was actually top notch. And the character designs, I got to see Brian Blessed, like holy crap, that's always a good thing. And it was very thought out. The gameplay was also fun. I think the combat, while realistic, was good as well. My primary issue with the game is in terms of plot, at least in terms of how the plot was flung out in this game, because there's already DLC now. There's DLC where Henry becomes leader of Prebyslavitz, and then there's a new one that came out a few weeks ago where you help out Hans through his adventures. You had no real closure in terms of the story, other than finding out that Radzig was your father and saving Talmberg, which is great, and foiling Toth's plan. But you never see the German guy again. Toth gets away, Eric gets away, and you don't even get the benefit of getting your sword back. Like, in terms of the main plot, there was no closure. It was kind of like, we're going to start out the franchise with the tones of Empire Strikes Back before we start with A New Hope, kind of thing. I don't know if that makes any sense. But, oh yeah, that's actually... That sounds familiar. But anyway, yeah. So the fact that there isn't really any kind of set, like, in concrete closure, all the bad guys get away, though their plot is foiled, so it's kind of like an 80s cartoon. You don't get the sword back, and that's the game. Now you have to wait for DLC to kind of get those plot points taken care of. So there's not a whole lot of closure. That's my primary issue with the game. If we'd been able to get something, whether Toth died, even Eric, you know, even if Eric died, if you're able to kill Eric, or at least get the sword back and have that be the focus, you know, kind of like when Aragorn got the shards of Narsil, was able to make his sword. I think that would have been cool too. But no, there was none of that, and that really bugs me in terms of being a gamer who really appreciates story. I love the fact that the story was so in-depth, but I think in terms of this first game, they should have gave a little bit more. Maybe for the people who don't want to get the DLC. You know what I mean? But we will go ahead and watch the prologue and see where it goes from there. And yeah, we'll go ahead and let the credits run. I want to listen to this music. And we'll see you then. It's like a Marvel movie. Let's see what the scene is at the end of the credits.
You're doing well, son.
Nice.
Father. Come now. You know whose side you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right.
That's gorgeous. Like a wallpaper.
I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
Now that's a little bit of closure.
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away.
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Well, at least he seems to be settling into his new life. From rags to riches. Now, does it go back into the game, I assume? I think it does. Alright, guys. Well, we are going to go ahead and end the series here. We don't need to go into all the I heard the epilogue discussion gets really in-depth. But we'll end the series here. If you guys liked it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we will see you in the next series. Later days, everyone.